So I never expected to experience something like this in Japan, but it all happened recently, so I decided to make a video of it. I hope everybody in the world get to watch it and then know about it. Yes. So it all started last weekend. Japan had a 3 days weekend, Saturday to Monday. I had lots of plans, going to do the live stream, hanging out with my family, friends, and on Saturday, I went out for my regular live stream. I usually do like 10 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. And the weather was not great, but I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go. And then I went studying and it went alright, but halfway it started to rain. I'm like, it's getting cold as well, and the internet connection is not great. I was not super happy, but I just kept going, and I ended after 2 hours. It's already raining, and I just went home, and I didn't feel good. Yeah, I felt like something like tired, and decided to take a nap. After a couple hours in the evening, I woke up and then I felt like something weird. Yeah, something like I don't have any appetite, but without eating anything, I might wake up in the middle of night. So I decided to have a little pineapples. Then went back to sleep again. And a few hours later, I woke up and then feeling very terrible. And from like 7 p.m. or something, I kept going to the bathroom and then throwing up. Yeah, very feeling sick. Every 30 minutes, I run into the bathroom, throw up, and then I couldn't even sleep on the bed. I was sleeping on the bed, but woke up uncomfortably and then came to the sofa, and then going to the bed, sofa. I repeatedly doing it as I couldn't even breathe well. At 4 a.m., I'm like, it's my limitation. I cannot do it anymore. So I decided to find emergency hospitals. My image of emergency hospital is when I was living in Osaka. Whenever my family members have a problem, even on a weekday or weekend, in the midnight or early morning, they welcome us and then do some treatment. Yeah, that's how emergency hospital works. That's my image. But ever since I moved to Tokyo, I didn't really have to have emergency hospital situation, so I didn't know what's it like in Tokyo. Then I found 2 emergency hospitals nearby my house, and I called. The one had a better reviews, and the man answered, and then I told him about my name, the day of the birth, my gender, my symptoms, how it has been progressing, and very details. He also asked me a lot of questions such as what I ate for today. I ate like pineapples, a burger, and he asked me anything weird you ate a few days back, and I answered I didn't eat any raw food, sashimi, anything. And then he asked me more and more questions, and of course I was very sick, even laying down, and so many questions, and then it was very hard to speak. I kept talking, answering his questions. Then he said, 少々お待ちください。受け入れられるか聞いてみます。And I'm like, okay, finally, I will be able to be treated and then I feel much better. No more bathroom, you know. And I even started to find a taxi. And then 2 minutes later, what he said is, 朝の9時以降に医師会に電話してください。必要でしたら電話番号を今からお伝えしましょうか。Then I'm like, no way! It's like 4 a.m. right now and I'm calling you right now, feeling awful right now. That's why I need you right now. But he was like, 9 a.m.? I couldn't believe the response. So I'm like, いや、本当に今しんどくて、今必要だからお電話しているんですけど、9時まで待つことができないんで、今電話してます。And then he said, わかりました。もう一度確認しますのでお待ちいただけますか？ What he said was, 待つことが難しいのであれば、7119に電話して救急車を呼んでください。まあ、ここの病院に来れるかどうかわかりませんけどね。I'm like, what?I could have just called ambulance right away and then got better answer, but I dealt with your questions and then details and then everything and the result is like this. I was so disappointed and then what's the, この病院に来れるかどうかわかりませんけどね word. Yeah, I was so shocked and I'm like, もう大丈夫です。ありがとうございます。And I hung up.One last hope I thought actually closest hospital but the worst review and then I just called the hospital and then they asked me very similar questions as before, my symptoms, what I ate and everything and the hospital told me that, so how soon can you come? And like, thank God, I really thought it. And I went to the hospital and it was dark, nobody was there, but the receptionist man came in and then took me to the room and the nurse showed up and she said, しんどかったね、大丈夫? The way she said and the way she looked at me made me so cry. Yeah.She was very worried and then she didn't look like she was on duty now, like she was, actually getting ready for the work. For me, I thought then the doctor came in and then apparently my symptom was not like influenza nor coronavirus, but it was just coming from my stomach hole. I got IV right away. I got much better. Yes, and then I thanked them and went back home. I thought it's the end of the worst symptoms, but it didn't finish there. Yes, it was Sunday, that whole Sunday. I was just sleeping and then trying to recover as soon as possible. And Monday was, public holiday. I was, still, trying to recover on bed. But somehow my fingers and my toes are getting colder and colder. Even my body started to shake like this. It's freezing. I saw my temperature got 40 degrees. I'm like, no. And I don't know if it's possible, but I just called the second hospital, the hospital who took care of me yesterday, explained what's going on my body, and then they told me just come as soon as possible, and I went, and they gave me another IV. Yes, to reduce my temperature. There was another nurse, so my temperature 40 degrees, and then so 大丈夫？しんどいね。もう the way that both nurses looked at me really made me feel from the bottom of my heart very warm. Yeah, I couldn't believe what's going on my body. Like I was fighting by myself all 3 days. Very hurt. and I'm actually still recovery mode, but feel much better and wanted to tell you guys this whole story, so I made a video of it. Thank you so much for watching until the end. I hope everybody has a healthy life. Yeah, let's stay hydrated and then enjoy every moment. Yes, that's all for today. Arigato. Bye bye. See you soon.